Lisa Ang, and welcome to a very energetic episode of At Home With. My guest this week is Victor Tan, president of fashion house Urban & Company. Victor really enjoys his sport, especially squash, which he used to play competitively, but now enjoys socially with good friends. Victor and his wife Rachel established Urban & Co. 8 years ago with a single retail store in Singapore. Today, Victor is the president of the company that has 9 local outlets as well as stores in Malaysia, Taiwan, Indonesia, Dubai and Los Angeles. So what kind of a player is Victor?
He's very serious. He's the one who do all the calling to play games, and he always wants to win at all costs.
So what is today's cost?
Lamborghinis.
As Ryan said, he's a very serious player. Actually, I've been partnering him most of the time. And when I first started playing with Victor, I was very surprised that such a hefty guy could move so fast. Speed to weight ratio, I think he must be the fastest among us.
You're gonna get him for that.
I think he uses his body to very great effect. You know?
Obstruction.
You know, shooting. Obstruction is a foul.
Basically, he's very fast. Yeah, he's very fast, he's very alert.
Now I understand that apart from playing squash, all of you go out together quite a lot. What is Victor like as a friend?
He's fun.
As a friend?
He's good friends. He's a fun guy, very loyal, very committed.
Dependable.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like you always rely on him. And he's a great organizer. He's always organizing activities.
Okay, so Victor, you're very competitive here, very aggressive, and that's a very natural way to go with sports. How does that how do you bring that to work, sort of?
I'm always very achievement oriented. So anytime, whatever comes to mind, I'll set a target and I'll basically go for it. But one thing I haven't been able to do is play good squash. I've been playing this for 12 years and that's still better than I am, so. But this, basically sports and competition is all purely for exercise now. It's not so much for, for any achievement.
Undoubtedly, a big part of Victor's success must go to his chief clothes designer, Rachel Koh, who is also his business partner and his wife.
Hello. Hi Rachel. Hi Lisa. Nice to meet you. So this is your collection. This is the new collection.
Yeah,
is it?
this is our new high summer collection.
Okay.
And some current range.
So these are your Indian inspired pieces, is it?
Yeah, we're doing Indian look, which we call Indian high summer.
Okay.
Which will be launched next week.
Oh, that's very soon. These are very strong colors, fuchsia pink.
Colors are very in this season. I just came back from London, and London scene is like all the colors are
Very
very
vibrant,
in. Yeah, red, orange, fuchsia, green, prints also, all types of prints.
Yeah, these floral prints.
Yeah, floral prints are so
So-
strong.
Rachel, are you the only designer here?
I have 5 designers working under me.
Okay.
With my direction, and we travel to all over the world, London, Paris, States, a couple of times a year.
So would you say those are the privileges of your job, the travel part, or
Well,
are you getting tired of it?
can see it that way, and at the same time, it's relaxing to get away from Singapore.
Okay.
Yeah, and then always get inspired by seeing different things in different
wonderful
countries.
ideas. This is nice.
But then it's time for an impromptu show from one of Rachel's designers, who also doubles up as a fitting model.
So these are your 5 designers.
Yeah. 5.
Your A team, huh?
Five, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah.
So this is more or less a husband and wife team then, a husband and wife operation. Is it? Would it be?
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
like the parents, and then these are all our kids, which we reprimand all the time.
He reprimand.
I
I'm the
just
good mommy.
I just find it quite interesting though, because both of you have a marketing background.
Yeah.
And now you're both in retail. How did this begin for you?
It started 5 years ago. I was a buyer for Tanks and Metro,
Okay.
and I was doing development, you know. So from there, we kind of, you know, thought maybe we should start
Something
something
on your
ourselves.
own.
Yeah.
Victor, weren't you in Metro as well?
Yeah, I was doing business development and open stores for them. I opened their Jakarta store for them and a couple of other projects.
Okay. And I understand you've also branched out into the States. Why the States?
Well, States is always a challenge for any retailer. I think being or having originated from here, going to the States is like, you know, the ultimate statement that, you know, we've achieved something good, you know, and it's exportable. And the US is, you know, the ultimate challenge to see if the market will accept the merchandise. You know, being so competitive, you know.
As a husband and wife team, do you ever have conflicting ideas, how to run the business or what designs to put out on the racks, things like that?
I think for design-wise, he has no say.
Okay, so you're the expert.
I
in
got
that.
some say,
He
but
has
she
no
doesn't
say.
listen, so.
Whatever he says doesn't sell.
Yeah. Well, she says whatever I like don't sell, so.
You can use that as a pointer. Do you like this?
Yeah, that's
Okay,
why
you
you
always
always
like it. I'm not gonna sell it.
Yeah, I'm
Then
the
whatever
ultimate
he
test
says
marketing tool.
is ugly, we'll say, okay, we'll bang on it because it's a bestseller.
Or what about? This is your
They
wife,
all
you know,
know.
Victor.
Yeah, but she's right. She's right. You know, I won't dispute that. You know, there has been a few instances when that happened. I said, "Wow, so ugly." So
Then it's a sell-out.
Yeah, and then it's a
Then we say,
sell-out.
okay,
Yeah.
we'll bang on it.
So I'm a good gauge. You know, the reverse gauge.
But what about business ideas, business decisions?
Well, I think fortunately for us, both of us specialize in different areas. So she pretty much leaves my area to me, and then I leave, you know, hers to her. Initially when we started, there was a lot of gray lines, and you know, we had our, you know, screaming sessions, and shouting and fighting and all that. But
Not
I
in
think
front of the children, I hope.
we didn't have any children then, you know.
I mean, these children.
We had only one
We
kid
had one
then,
kid
and the
then.
kid's still with us.
Oh, okay.
And it's not long before Victor's mind again turns to exercise.
This is the place that's most relaxing. You know, you got nice sea breeze and, you know, sunshine. So, whoa.
So you come here with the same group of friends that you squash with, is it?
Yeah, usually that's how I picked it up actually. Weijin started the whole thing first, and then one at a time we went to get our blades. So that's how the whole thing started. So everybody has a pair now, but every time we want a blade, it seems to rain. So you see some rain clouds coming in now. You know?
So you're squashing and blading buddies now?
Yeah, basically I think all of us are pretty health conscious. We figure, you know, exercising is a good way to, you know, to get fit and burn off some of those calories. And
You're pretty good. How long have you been blading?
I've been blading for about a month.
1 month.
Yeah, I used to roller skate in the neighborhoods, and then when ice skating became a craze, I took it up, and you know, at Jurong ice skating ring and all that kind of stuff. So, hey.
So why do you like rollerblading so much?
I think it's a good aerobic exercise, you know, and squash actually turns out to be anaerobic because the game is so fast and we're bending down, so we're not getting much of a workout, and it's not burning. That's why I'm still so fat. But rollerblade seems to, you know, give you that consistent pace, and actually you can get quite a good workout there, you know.
After all that hard work, I'm going to join Victor and Rachel for a well-earned lunch. Join me after the break.
Joining Victor and Rachel for lunch gives me the opportunity to tour their apartment, which has been featured in many home decor magazines.
Kind of like our shop. Yeah, you know, simple, classic.
Is there something about glass that you like, or just the open concept?
The house itself is kind of dark because there are a lot of mature trees around. So we felt, the need to get more light into the house. So the only way around that was to glass it all up.
So this is where your underwater photography stems from?
Yeah, this is where it all started, underwater photography, and then I went on land photography. Usually for most people they do it the other way around, but for me it was very much an influence of diving. And when diving got a bit stale, we had to do something in the water, so we just...
This is a very open concept, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
What you like?
Yeah, again, the light thing,
The photography thing.
Not so much, but just light.
Okay.
Yeah, you know how it's much more cozy to have a bright house, than have a dark house.
How many bedrooms have you got here?
We used to have 5 bedrooms.
Okay.
And we knocked down the walls, to make it 3.5 bedrooms.
Oh, this is lovely. These pictures. Victor, why didn't you want to take your photography to a higher level? Professional photographer?
Well, I don't think I'm good enough yet. I think it's purely a hobby. It all started with underwater photography. So kind of took it further, did a bit of sceneries, and I've actually taken some of our own campaigns actually with models and clothes and all that. So it's a good hobby.
Have you photographed Rachel?
Yeah,
Has she been your model?
Yeah, we
before?
have. Since I got into studio photography.
Did we?
We did some shots, yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I'll show you afterwards, This is the main island.
Yeah, and swimming was great. Softball was great.
Why swimming? You are all cool.
Both of you talk a lot about the States. Is that where you met?
No, we met in
Don't
school.
shy.
We met in school, I used to work in the admissions office. So I was there a semester before her, and so she came knocking at the admissions window. So I raised the window, and there she was, my
And
little
you fell
princess.
in love with
What was your first impression?
me. First impression of him. Talk a lot. Talk too much, I think.
What now? This is not a good interview.
Talk too much.
Well, with the number of hours you spend at work and then a child to raise as well, do you think the supportive element as a spouse is very important in the relationship?
Especially in our case, where we don't have extended family that live with us, so he's been very supportive when I had my so-called postnatal blues. I suffered from it quite a bit because of coping with a new baby, which to me, is something new, very new. Because all the while I'm a working mom, and I find it sometimes if I work late, I come back, I feel guilty that he's already asleep when I come home, stuff like that. So he's been very supportive, which is important.
It must have been very new for you as well, because if it was new for Rachel, it must have been quite a big hit for you.
Nah, for me it's a pleasure. It's never a chore, never tedious. Everything is a pleasure about the baby. I don't feel guilty about not seeing him. I know he's in good hands. I know even if I were to spend time with him, he'll be asleep. So, why force it? As he grows older, as he needs more attention, we will give it to him as and when the time has come. So, for right now, it's perfect. I don't see anything wrong with it. The kid's growing up really fantastic.
Rachel, how would you describe Victor's taste in clothes?
Very classic, very basic, black, white, grey.
Very safe.
Yeah.
Is that the kind of person you are? A very safe, play by the rules kind of person?
Well,
When it comes to dressing, it's quite classic, I would say.
not exactly classic. I think it's
You are
always
classic.
Always has that.
Until
slight-
I bought the Bermudas for you, then you change.
Nah, I used to be very conservative until I got into this business and started to be a bit more open-minded about dressing and the concept of. I used to hate black, but now black seems to be a very good color to be in.
Very flattering color.
Very forgiving color. So yeah, she definitely has an influence. She definitely has an influence on my dress.
Okay.
Yeah, but I wouldn't trust her entirely.
Join me for my first water skiing lesson after the break.
It's also time for my attempt at water skiing, but not too late for some last-minute instructions.
Most people with pools or that's what it's called. Go lower to keep your arms
Well, this is it. It's going to be my first time trying water skiing, and I understand that's also Victor's first time, so I don't feel so bad. Victor, where are we heading to now?
We're headed off to Salita Island. It's slightly off Sembawang, so we'll be there in a couple of minutes.
Okay, but why Salita?
It's just a very remote island that is quite popular with skiers.
Okay.
And there's lots of open space and, so you won't run into anybody.
Okay, let me just ask you one question.
Sure.
Will I be paralyzed tomorrow? Will I be able to walk tomorrow?
Well, it depends if you take lessons with me or with Rachel, so
Okay, I think
I
I'll
suggest
just
you
stick
take
with
it with her.
Okay.
With my turn coming up, I'm keen to see Rachel's form, and it's pretty good. Next, and after a bit of reluctance, it's Victor's turn to suit up.
I tried. Nothing at all.
Double ski, yeah? Yeah. It's too big.
While Victor keeps trying, I steal a few minutes to talk with a couple of his good friends.
Well, generally, Victor is very laid back, very relaxed.
Yeah.
How does he manage to get things done?
Oh, that's what you see. Victor is actually two-faced in a sense. When he's working, he's spot on. Probably you have not filmed him working, okay? But when he plays, he plays. So he gets to point A to point B very quickly, get things done, everything out of the way. And then when he relaxes, he just melts.
How would you describe Victor on a personal level as a friend?
I would say he's a very friendly chap, you know, kind of funny too. We have a name for him, we call him the Urgent Man.
Urgent Man.
He's always rushing here, rushing there, you know. He likes to get things done on time and, you know, doesn't like to wait.
He's also very generous and a very kind person. Good friend, a very good friend.
What do you think are the factors that contribute to his success in Urban and Company?
I think Victor strikes me as a person that's a go-getter. He does not stop anything. He's not shy to ask for things that he wants. He approaches people. You know, he just goes and get things done.
Go-getter.
Yeah, he's a go-getter.
Meanwhile, Victor is trying, but it's not happening today. Finally, it's my turn and a few last-minute pointers before I hit the surf.
Never been in.
Forward. Alright, arm straight. Alright, good. Something like this. Alright, so whenever you got the rope, make sure it's in between your skates.
Now I'm really getting tired. But one more try. Well, I tried and almost made it. Victor and I will get there next time.
How was it? Quite okay? Yeah.
It's good for her, not so good for me. How was it for you?
I think I was getting there. I need one more lesson.
Yeah, you got all the way up. That was pretty good. Yeah, your butt was up. I couldn't. All I got was a good wash. You know.
I'll join both of you for the next lesson.
Yeah, let's do it next week.
Well, Victor, thank you so much.
Great, appreciate it. Thank you.
Thanks, Rachel. Thank you.
Thanks very much.